You wake up and the noise is already there. Notifications, deadlines, messages, thoughts that chase you before your feet touch the floor. You scroll, you compare, you distract, and somewhere inside, a quiet voice whispers, "This is not the life I was meant to live." You are not weak. You are simply untrained. Long ago, in the mountains of ancient Japan, men and women forged their minds into steel, not with words, not with motivation, with silence, with discipline, with the willingness to face what most men run from. This is their way, and it still works today. Stay with me. The world is loud, but your mind can be still. In the chaos of modern life, you feel it every day. The weight on your chest when you open your eyes. The endless pull the phone in your hand. The plans you make at night that vanish by morning. You want to be strong. You want to be focused. You want to look at yourself in the mirror and feel respect. But the days slip away. Work drains you. Relationships confuse you. Loneliness creeps in, even when you're surrounded by people. You try to fix it. You download apps. You read books. You listen to podcasts. And for a moment, you feel the fire, but it fades because the problem is deeper than habits. The problem is the mind itself. It is scattered. It is afraid. It is addicted to comfort. And it rules you. The samurai knew this. They lived in a world of death. One mistake on the battlefield, and it was over. No second chances. No excuses. So they trained the mind the way a swordsman trains the body. Every single day. Not for glory. Not for likes. For clarity. For power. For the ability to act when everything inside screams to run. Their philosophy was simple. It came from the mountains, from the temples, from the edge of the blade. It is called many things. Bushido, the way of the warrior. Zen, the path of direct seeing. But at its core, it is one truth. The mind must be mastered, or it will master you. This way is ancient, born in the silence of Zen monasteries, sharpened on the battlefields of feudal Japan, carried by warriors who knew they might die tomorrow, and yet they lived with calm, with purpose, with unbreakable focus. Why does it matter now? Because your battlefield is different, but the enemy is the same. Distraction, fear, weakness. Let me take you back to a small temple in the mountains of Kyoto. The year is 1600. A young samurai named Takuan arrives at the gates. He is skilled with the sword, but his mind is restless. He wins duels, but he is haunted by anger. He trains hard, but doubt follows him like a shadow. The Zen master looks at him and says nothing. For 3 days, Takuan sits in silence. On the 4th day, the master hands him a bow and arrow. "Go to the garden," he says. "Shoot the target." Takuan draws the bow. His hands are steady, but his mind races. He thinks of past victories. He thinks of future fights. He thinks of the master watching. The arrow misses. Again and again. The master watches without expression. Finally, Takuan throws the bow down in frustration. "I am a warrior," he says. "I have killed men. Why can I not hit this target?" The master picks up the bow. He does not aim. He simply draws. Releases. The arrow strikes the center. "How?" Takuan asks. The master replies, "When you shoot, there's only the shot. No you, no target, no past, no future. Only this." Takuan sat with those words for years. He trained not the body, but the space behind the eyes. He learned to let thoughts come and go, like clouds in the sky. He learned to act without hesitation, to face fear without flinching. And when he returned to the battlefield, he was no longer the same man. He moved like wind. He struck like thunder. And when death came for him years later, he met it with a calm smile. This is the power they sought, not to live forever, but to live fully. Now the lessons, for truths the samurai carve into their bones. Listen closely. First, accept death, not as darkness, but as clarity. The samurai meditated on death every day. They call it the great matter, because when you truly accept that everything ends, you stop wasting time. You stop chasing what does not matter. You stop fearing what you cannot control. Most men live as if they have forever. So they drift, they postpone, they settle. But when death sits beside you, every moment becomes sharp. Every choice becomes real. You do not need to be morbid, simply honest. One day, this body will be ash. One day, no one will remember your name. So what will you do today? Second, cultivate emptiness. The Zen masters called it mushin. No mind, not stupidity, not absence of thought, but freedom from thought. The mind that clings suffers. The mind that grasps hesitates. The samurai trained to act without thinking, to see clearly, to move instantly. You do this in small ways. When you wash the dishes, only wash the dishes. When you walk, only walk. When you listen, only listen. The thoughts will come. Let them pass. Do not fight them. Do not feed them. Just return to the task. Over time, the mind grows quiet, and in that quiet, power is born. Third, embrace discomfort. The samurai did not seek ease. They rose before dawn. They trained in the cold. They sat in silence until the legs screamed. They fasted. They endured, because comfort weakens the mind. It makes you soft. It makes you afraid of pain. So you avoid the hard conversation. You avoid the hard workout. You avoid the hard truth. But discomfort is a forge. Every time you choose the hard path, the mind grows stronger. You do not need to live like a monk, but you must choose discomfort daily. Cold showers, early mornings, honest words, silent hours. Do it not for punishment. Do it for freedom. Fourth, live with honor, not for others, for yourself. The samurai followed Bushido, not a list of rules, but a way of being. Do what you say. Keep your word. Face your fear. Protect the weak. Live simply. This is not about perfection. It is about direction. When you break your word, you weaken yourself. When you lie, you poison your mind. When you run from responsibility, you become small. Honor is the spine of the soul. Stand straight, even when no one is watching. Now, how do you bring this into your life? You do not need to move to Japan. You do not need a sword. You only need commitment. Start with the morning. Rise when the alarm rings. No snooze. No phone. Sit in silence for 10 minutes. Just breathe. Watch the mind. Do not judge. Just watch. Then move the body. Push it. Sweat. Feel the burn. Then work. Deep work. No distractions. One task. Until it is done. In relationships, speak truth. Even when it is hard, listen fully, without planning your reply. When fear comes, and it will, do not run. Sit with it. Feel in the body. Watch it rise. Watch it fall. In moment of anger, pause. Breathe. Act later. When loneliness strikes, do not reach a phone. Sit with it. It will pass. All things pass. This is the path. Simple. Hard. True. The mind is a blade. Most men let it rust. They swing it wildly. They cut themselves. But you can sharpen it. Every day. With silence. With discipline. With courage. And one day, you will look back and realize the chaos is still there. But you are no longer in it. You move through it. Calm. Clear. Unbreakable. The samurai did not fear death. They feared a life unlived. Do not waste yours. The path is open. The choice is yours. Walk it in silence, in strength, in truth. The screen fades to black. A single breath, and the screen is black.